Dr. Stone. All right, Thurman.
Time. So, first thing, Red, I need to ask you this.
Yeah, please do.
Bro, is he your Asta or is he your Gon right now, or is he your Edward Elric?
Are you talking about? Wait, okay, so is that? I forget the name of the muscly, cryy one. What's his name again? What is it?
Ty.
Okay. So he's all right. He's not, again, like this author, and it's what I did say. What I was hoping would happen originally too. This author has a beautiful way of taking. He's done really good at fixing his series, right? Because I still stand that the first 10 to 15 chapters of Dr. Stone were average, subpar. I didn't like him at all, but like in this chapter, he's okay. He's not gonna be a favorite of mine, but I will give him that he's not annoying anymore. Because I even laughed at the I gotta admit I laughed at the Senku I'm. He's like, you're not Senku. Shut the fuck up. That actually was funny because like that's like an actual like stutter thing, like he's trying to get out the emotions but he can't, so like that was actually funny. Like the author could have just had him screaming, like just screaming for no reason, but he made it a cute, touching joke moment, so that's okay. I think this author has improved greatly from his original chapters, and that improvement has shined through with this character who I originally hated but is now acceptable for me. I'm not gonna like him, but I think he's not gonna be too annoying.
He's that kid you knew in high school that you have nothing against him. I just don't like him.
Yeah. I think he's all right. He seems all right for now. Yeah. We should have put the David. Do we still have that meme the fisting meme from the last chapter?
Yeah, I still have it.
David, Thurman, can you private message it to David on Discord, please?
All right.
Thank you.
Let me do that right now.
All right. So, if y'all remember the last first, if you're a fan of sexual humor, there's a meme coming up that we're gonna live edit up. If not, just close your eyes, close your little virgin eyes, and listen to the two sweet men talk about Dr. Stone.
Bruh.
So Thurman, what do you? Let's see here. So what else do you want to talk about in this chapter?
So, let me go back to it. So, I have to say that the overall strategy here. Oh, first let me. I have to rub it in your face real quick. I called it.
What'd you call? Tell me.
I told you he was a dude. I told you that guy was a dude.
Was that confirmed? I said it could maybe be a trap.
No, lies.
I did not confirm. I literally never said confirmed it's a trap. I said, I don't know, maybe. Wait. I gotta find where it shows it's a dude. Hold on. Yep, you're right. It says he. Okay, fair enough.
So.
Hey, man, he looked a bit feminine, okay?
That's normal.
No, it's not a bad thing. Oh, are you SJWing me right now?
Yeah, bro. Some SJW stuff going on.
Thurman, send that meme, Thurman.
I am. I'm finding it right now.
Okay.
He saves all the dankest memes.
So,
mostly once
I got it. So here's what I want to talk about. I love this brush moment, like the moment where they're in the brush here. Like, I think, again, it's just like the strategy is so well done here. I love that he purposefully led them to this like dry, brushy area so that like basically if they moved at all, he would hear the cracking of the brush and then know where to shoot. That's smart. Like that's knowing your surroundings. That's some hunter shit, and I love it.
That's some hunter.
I don't know if it's hunter shit, but it's certainly hunter shit. Okay, there it is. Yes. Okay, so here comes my magnum opus. If
you've made better.
Oh, please.
It's a good meme, but you've made better.
Listen, David. I know I've made better, but how am I supposed to hype up my work if I don't call every new album the magnum opus? You got to do it. Everyone does it.
Sounds like David's a little bit of...
Zoom out.
Wee.
Panic. All right, boom.
I was just gonna sit gingerly in the center.
I think we should take that down in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get that shit out. All right, that
demonetized.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, my actual magnum opus is probably the Chris Naked Apron one, potentially. But,
Boy.
But, so yeah, that whole scene there was great, and the whole, like, just every strategy that's used in this series is something that they have. It's something that they've made. It's something that makes sense in science. All of this shit is shit you could do. Like, this is a series that I read it, and I read it, and I'm like, man, I could just go out in nature and build shit if I was smart. If I was that smart. Because it really shows that, like, if you are smart enough, you could just fucking live off the grid. You could be a fucking, like, you could be like, y'all, fuck you, government. I'm gonna build my own shit. Although they would find a way to tax you or something, I'm sure. But, yeah, well, I love this brush scene. I love what they do with the battery. And I also love the whole, like, we gotta scream while running so he can't hear the brush, which I'm a little bit confused on how that works, because in my thought process is, how is it that screaming is better than the crackling of brushes in terms of, like, knowing the direction that you're at? You know, I get where they're trying to say, if we scream, then he can't hear the brush, but you're still screaming. Like, so what's your thoughts on that?
I'm pretty sure comprehension would have got this, but essentially what I think they're doing is trying to.
Did you just say comprehension would? I'm sorry, I just saw a glitch on David's playing Far Cry 5, and it was a weird glitch. No, but you just said comprehension would get this, and then you said I think. So you're basically saying comprehension should get the thing that I think, as in it wasn't stated, but it's. So I should know what your theory is. Fuck off.
Oh God.
So what's your theory that I should just know all of a sudden?
It's not really much of a theory, but I mean, I feel like it's self-explanatory. They were trying to they were just trying to distract him, essentially. So that's the main reason why. Because if you look, Magma still wants to fight.
Yeah, obviously.
He still wants to fight. So I mean, the whole point was to essentially make sure Gen was be able to get back to the village. So you're gonna pay more attention to two people screaming rather than brush going the other way. It's basically a distraction.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I will give you. You know what, Thurman? You get the W here. You are right, because here's what I misunderstood. That I assumed that they were running in the same direction, but you're right. I totally misunderstood that they were actually. That he's going in an opposite. I thought they were all. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Comprehension failed that time. It probably was because I read it at like 5 a.m. I should really stop doing that. I've been doing that a lot lately because David's a bad influence on me.
Bullshit.
You are. I don't normally stay up that late.
Bullshit.
I stayed up so late today, technically. I got to see the sunrise and then I went to bed. That's how you know. That's how you know that you need help. But yeah. So yeah, no, I got you there. I apologize for my stupidity there. Yes, that's awesome. And now that I know that, my love for this chapter has increased.
It's what's interesting about this too is the fact that the whole plan. Now I know. Because everything makes sense now. Because the whole plan is, the plan is still.
Get someone over to the grave to do the whole. I remember the plan is to be like, hey, we're from America and we have technology over here. We've rebuilt.
So my one thing about this plan is this, right? So the first person who they're going to try to win over is this woman over here. Mm-hmm. And obviously, Tsukasa isn't stupid. He obviously, I'm pretty sure for these past years, he's had someone tailing Taiju and his girl for quite some time.
And his girl, fucking feminist
sure,
alarm. Woo, 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 get the feminists on this man. Is she an object for Taiju? Is that what she is to you? He said Taiju and his girl.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. What, she doesn't have a name, Thurman? Fucking whore. At least I call people fuck boys if I don't know what their names are. She would be fuck boy and fuck girl.
You misogynist.
Absolutely is better if they're both equally fuck. Either way,
So-
I always gotta call out.
so,
I always gotta call out a potential feminist moment. If you call it out before it happens, then it won't surprise you as much when it happens. Go, Thurman. Finish your thing.
As you know, so we know that they have been surveillance to some degree. We both can agree on that, correct?
Yeah, I mean, well, we saw them, like, you know, obviously, like, they're like, oh, they're crying out their grave. Like, I think he probably told them, or told his people to keep a close eye on them, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like he's been keeping an eye on them for quite some time. So my thing is how will they do this? Because honestly, for me personally, I honestly feel like this plan isn't going to succeed.
Well,
And before people be like, oh my God, blah, 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 but let me tell you why.
Well,
the reason why
storytelling
I think that-
structure. No, I agree with you for an extent. I think it's going to be a little in the middle. Like, I think it might start to succeed, and then something will cut it off from succeeding. Is what I'm guessing.
I will, because I feel like
It's too early.
I feel like there's no one. There's like Tsukasa. People aren't really stupid, you know. Like
I get the vibe that some of them are. Have you like a lot of them look like your generic fucking meathead? Like, duh.
I'm talking about the important people. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
his higher ups, yes.
Yeah, so I feel like because what they're essentially trying to do, they're trying to convince a higher up right now. Because Tsukasa's not gonna have a fucking minion go and watch them. I really doubt that.
Yeah.
He's not that stupid. So I feel like a higher up, like who's on like the gymnastics and like the aero guys level isn't gonna be stupid.
The aero guy.
He's gonna have common sense.
Yeah, no, I feel what you're saying. What I do need to remind you of though is it really depends on how communicative, how much communication Tsukasa has had with his people. Because if Tsukasa has told them, hey, there's this guy Senku who can make like crazy fucking technology, then I would agree with you more on this isn't going to work. But if they don't know that, that Senku is out there and making shit, then there's no way in a million years you would assume that like one dude could just make all this technology. You know what I mean? Because they have the record. They're trying to fool them. The only reason that this would work at all is because they have the record. They have the cell phone. You know what I mean? So if they think. If they don't know that Senku is out there doing that shit, then I could see it working. So it really, to me, the success or failure of this mission hinges on how good at communicating Tsukasa is with his people. If he has told them, don't keep an eye out for trickery because Senku can make some crazy shit, then I think it won't work. But if he hasn't said that to them, if he's one of those like, I don't talk to my people, or you know what I mean, like if he's one of those type of people, then that's gonna backfire on him, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
So that's really my thing on the whole situation, because my first thought was like, oh, okay, he's gonna have to listen to it, but I automatically don't see it working. The way I see this going is I see it kind of backfiring in some sort of degree, and that's the thing. That's kind of like, oh shit. So just by judging by look at her face, I can tell
she
that
looks like she reminds me of like tough, like her name would be Olga if she you know what I mean, like her, she's Olga.
Oh yeah.
She's an Olga Russian, like ooh, I can't think of the word for it I don't want to sound accidentally racist. like super
Butler.
The tough women, the tough muscle women, like the tough bodybuilder women type. I don't know why I say Russian because Olga sounds like a Russian name. Is Olga a Russian name?
I don't know.
I'm going to Google Olga right now. I'm going to see what the first thing that comes up for Olga and see if I'm right. Wow. Girl Olga from Moscow, Russia. Not racist. Boom.
Not racist, but slightly racist.
David, I will hit you with this foam fin sword. There you go. You have been rectified. All right, Therm. Any final thoughts on this chap?
Therm.
So, I mean, that's really all I have.
Go ahead.
can't.
I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to how they do this because it's really interesting.
Me too.
I'm really,
Bro, Doctor Stone is fucking phenomenal. It's a phenomenal series. And are you ready? Are you ready for the world premiere of? I'm announcing what my next video is gonna be right here. You ready?
Wait. After the ninja.
After the one that I'm almost done with already, but the next one I'm making, Thurman, a fully edited Gigook Mother's Basement style video. Okay, it's gonna be titled "How Doctor Stone Succeeded Where Promised Neverland Failed."
Oh boy!
Boom! It's going down. Rein in the dislikes. Rein them in. Eat them up. I'm excited.
Oh, you shot a deer in the ass.
And David shot a deer in the ass, not in real life, in Far Cry. Although there is a nice feel.
Not only do we have feminists on the post now, we also have PETA.
Fucking PETA. PETA, not even into killing. Oh my god, that was fucked up. Dude, David's being fucked up right now in this game. Anyway, people thought I was an asshole for killing the dog in the Skyrim village. Fucking. But yeah, good shit. Dr. Stone, loving it. Predictions for the next chapter, Therm. You think that this plan won't succeed? Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Well, what do you think about Gen and not Gen? Yes, Gen. Wait. Names are hard. Chrome and fucking the muscly one. Yeah, Chrome and Magma. What about them? Do you think they're gonna be able to get away? I mean, they kind of fucking baited themselves.
Well, maybe. It really depends on how. It'll be interesting to see if they get captured. That'd be kind of an interesting.
Oh, my boy Chrome. I love him.
We'll have to see what essentially happened here, but
yeah. So I mean, I don't think that this plan would be set up. Like, if you got to think storytelling perspective, this plan wouldn't be set up this long if it was just going to outright fail. I think it's going to fail overall, but I think it might like start to work. I think they might convince some of them, maybe weaken Tsukasa's army a bit, but I don't think it's going to full out fail or full out succeed. I think it's going to be somewhere in the middle. That's my official prediction.
yeah.
So yeah,
I would agree with that.
all right. Awesome shit, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Deuces.
Deuces.